pork. Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of ZONOCraft Season 3. I slew. Would it be slew? Slew the cows? Slayed the cows? Slayed sounds terrible. Slew? That sounds even worse. I killed the cows. I've now got 42 steak, which should be enough for a little while, but I am now out of wheat. I just popped back over to the village, but seeing as though those chunks aren't loaded, none of the wheat grew, so I haven't got any more. So maybe I need to set up a farm around here where it's all loaded at all times in order to be able to get more. But this should last us a little while at least. I'm not going to complain that much. Whenever I see animals, pigs and cows at least, I kill them anyway, which is why I have some pork in my inventory. So, off camera, I've done a little bit. I finished off this yellow house, I've done the red house, and I've done the white house now. Apart from the roofs, I haven't put the roofs in. I changed the design up a little bit. Originally on all the houses, these were turned stairs, like that one was placed there, and that one was placed that way. I've changed it up so it now mirrors the sort of row below it. I think it looks better. I changed that on the brown one as well, so now that matches in. It looks pretty cool. The brown one is 1 block wider than these 3. What I'm doing is I think I'm going to keep these 3 as residential villager houses. This one can be used up as a I don't know, a post office. Maybe could be a little post office there. I'm sure they had curries and stuff in Western times, so like post office is sort of the modern day word for it. Down this side, this is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be sort of blueprinting out the rest of this village. Now that we've got how we're going to build our buildings and the style that we're going to build them in, it's time to actually blueprint out the area so we can actually get on with finishing it off. If we have time, we'll also pop over to the new base location, which you guys loved. So pleased that you loved it. Most of you, anyway. So that's going to be our new base location, and pretty soon I want to set up an automatic sorting system. I don't know how much iron we need. I will have to work that out, and I don't know how much redstone we'll need. We'll have to work that out. Not too much redstone. It's not that redstone intensive, luckily. But anyway, so we've got a little hallway that goes down here. I also mined up a bunch of orange stained clay from that side of the mesa biome to put in as a path in some areas. This is just what was below the sand. There's just sand above there, but we can swap that out. So yeah, we'll have a path running down here, and up that way. Here, I think I want the bank to be here. So let's remove some of this. We all want it on the same level pretty much, don't we? We don't want to end up having some bits higher than others inside the town. We sort of want the town to be on a flat area, so villagers don't have too much of a problem traversing the area. These bushes out here. Okay, so that'll be the corner of one. We set that to match that side. We also need spruce. There we go. We need the bank size. Let's figure out how big we want this bank to be. Have I got any spruce wood on me? I got rid of it all, did I? Okay. We should get some more then. Okay, so for the bank we want... We don't really need a window on the front of the bank, but the door doesn't need to be in the middle, so we could have something like... Obviously, that would be a clay block. In fact, I'm going to do it in orange clay, so I know I can swap it out when I want then. I got rid of every single block that I needed, didn't I? There. Okay, so that'll be there. We'll have a window in the middle, so then that'll be on there. And then this side will then be where the door is, and then the edge of the bank. I think that's a pretty good size. We can do that one. Do that one. Nah, a double door. Double door would be better. Take those away. Replace those there. It's a main building. I like the main buildings to have double doors. I like the houses to have single doors. And then arch the top there. Put some gates in front. Something like that. So yeah, that'll be the width of the bank. I think that's pretty good, and we can have a bit of a vault either at the back of the bank, or actually have a staircase that goes down to a vault underneath it. Maybe the villagers don't have access to, but maybe one is always in there, like permanently stuck inside the vault. That'd be pretty cool as like a security. Okay, once we've got that, I really need to get rid of all this. I'm going to leave it. We need to leave 3 blocks gap between each building because of the roof that we put on it. 3 gaps seems to be a really nice amount, because that way, no matter what roof we do, we never actually sort of get ourselves touching. We don't want the buildings to touch. So next to the bank, I want the saloon. So for the saloon, this is probably going to be the biggest building in the area because let's not kid ourselves here. It's probably the most important one to the people of the time. Every single Western film has a saloon in it. I mean, I don't think it's being not condescending. Now I forgot this word. I forgot this word on mansion as well, and then I remembered it like after I finished recording it, and I forgot to edit it in. Nope, I ain't even gonna try and think of it. I'm gonna just move on. Yeah, we'll have a nice big saloon here. So we're gonna have the door in the middle. We're gonna have a double window on either side. Okay, that's the size of it, and then we'll have the edge of it there. That actually works out really nicely, but this will be dropped down a couple of blocks because I need to take this away. Okay, it's just a blueprint, which is why I'm just using orange clay. We want off this side where this sort of cactus is, we want a path. For the path, I'm just going to use this dirt. I want a path that runs up here, maybe to around here, carve this area out, and have the entrance to a mine here. And we'll probably end up using the mine as well. It'll be our strip mine, probably. So we'll do that, and then that'll go down into our strip mine. But we'll block it off so villagers can't wander down there and get lost. The path will join back this way. Do I want a path into town from that side? Or just into... No, I want a path into town just from the end. So obviously, path runs down the middle to the clock tower, which looks totally awesome, apart from it has a skeleton on the roof. And we want the path to come up this way as well. Like that. Oh no, we're at torch range. This is all I torched up to. I need a torch. Give me a torch. Die in the cactus. No, he didn't die in the cactus. Let's just light this area up a little bit. Probably should sleep as well, because I'm pretty sure that zombie just saw me. No, he didn't. Perfect. Okay, so we have a few left on the list. We've got a stable. I know that was on the list. Maybe a stable should be more towards the entrance to the town. What else? I've got it so small on my computer. Hold on. Someone said a blacksmith. I'm not 100% sure if... I mean, yeah, you should have a blacksmith. A blacksmith and a normal store. I think they're the next two that we should concentrate on. Let's have... I think I want the houses on this side and the shops on this side. I think that's why I want to do it. So, yeah. Do I want a T-junction in here? Yeah, and then we could have the entrance from this way. So you come in, and then that way. Yeah. Okay. That sounds pretty good, actually. I see that creeper. So we probably want to work out... The saloon will probably go back, for an example, probably this far. This one I wanted. No, this one. That one right there. Path comes down the middle here. Creepers behind me. Okay, path comes up this way. No, I'm going to have to sleep. I'm too nervous. There's too many mobs. We were doing all right. This place isn't, like, dangerous at night. But we're sort of working right on the edge of our lit zone, which makes it very, very hard. There's so much we need to get set up. We're sort of concentrating on less important things at the moment. I really want to build this western place. I love the idea of having a western place in Minecraft. But we sort of have... well, not really a food problem at the moment, but we will have a food problem. We have no farm set up. We have terrible storage. And yet we're doing fine. We're doing all right. We don't even have a diamond, so the strip mine being here is actually going to be really, really cool. I really like actually integrating the strip mine into a build and just instead of just having it a hole in the ground. It looks awful that way, doesn't it? This is better. Look. Daytime. Okay, so that's there. We want the stable, I think, behind the saloon. So maybe here, 3 blocks gap between each one. Again, this will be down all on the same level, and we'll terraform the surrounding area. We're going to have to actually shovel away all of this sand to get rid of it. Well, maybe this can be on a little bit higher. No, yeah, this can be on a little bit higher. I don't mind that. So for the stables, it's basically just going to have, it's going to be a relatively small building with a paddock out the back. So we'll have the door in there and there. And then this will be the window. We'll have a two-eyed window because that sort of is the pattern that we do. And then the end log there. And this will come back. It's just going to be like a double up as a house as well. So we can have it from there to there. And then I'm just going to do a little dirt paddock to store your horses out the back here. So it'll be like the building is the person that looks after the horses. The paddock out the back is where your horses will be. And then we'll do a stable for them, so you can actually store them in something somewhere around here at the back of the paddock. So it'll probably be around approximately this sort of size. Yeah, I like that. I like that. A store. We need a normal shop. So let's do this on the opposite side of the road here, in between the path. Oops. And we want this one probably facing this way to keep things different and keep things facing as many different ways as we can. We'll want a double door on this as a main building. We'll want a nice window in here. Oops. A nice window in here. Keep that same design. I need to do that on the other buildings as well. And then this at the end. Nice and small. We don't need nothing too big. But that'll be a nice little store there. And this will come back approximately this many blocks. We don't know. We haven't counted out windows and stuff. From there and here. Perfect. Then we want... What was the other thing on the list? Blacksmith. Yeah, I think a blacksmith is pretty important, actually. We probably want... Oh, someone's at my house. Hold on, guys. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I had visitors. Oh, how kind. So where were we? Blacksmith. That's it. We'll have the blacksmith on this side, lined up with this house here, and lined up with this one. So we want it there. That's it. Okay. So blacksmith, again, doesn't... Ow. Doesn't need to be that big. We want it facing this path, though. So we'll have... is that a good size? Like, a single door. We only need a single door on it. And then, bye-bye, cactus. And then that one and that one. I know the clay's on the wrong level. It's just for sizing purposes. That's all. And then probably there. Oh. There and there. Perfect. Okay. Anything else on the list that I saw? We've got the train, the railway to go in. Oh, a water tower. Yes. Water towers one. Yeah, that's it. Water towers one suggested by you guys in the comment section. Absolutely phenomenal idea. Absolutely great idea. I think what we'll probably do is have the water tower above wherever we do the railway, because then maybe the train could drive underneath it and add water to the train, because obviously it's going to be a steam train. It needs water and fire, coal, you see. So you'd have the mine for the coal, the water tower for the water to do the steam train to then export and import out goods. So I think what we'll probably have is a tunnel in this mountain, and then the railway come out this way, like this, and then we can't go up there because that's the back of the bank and stuff. So the railway will sort of curve around here, around the back of the stable, okay, to the entrance of our... Oh, is that all my... Oh, I've got a little bit more dirt. To the entrance of our village, which is going to be on this side. So train station, train, exactly like that. Path goes across, and we'll have a nice sort of border clear crossing so you can cross safely. We'll probably have the train parked probably here. We'll have the train parked. Yeah, I like that idea. Down this side behind the stable. stable and paddock. We'll have a nice trade here. You should be able to see it then the most, because you'll be able to see it when you enter in from the side. Soon as our base is that way, we will actually start using this as the entrance. Yeah, and then the water tower can go above it somewhere, or maybe on this side on the corner of town. That sounds like a really good idea. The reason why we've done this today is because we can now get a perimeter. We now know how big our village is. We know the outer edges. We know the mine, the strip mine. We know where the train is. We know where all the buildings are going to go. So we can put a perimeter around and make it safe for villagers. Then we can start, in between episodes and stuff, moving villagers over here. And actually breed them up with the bread, because we can't use doors anymore. We can breed them using bread and bring them further and further over and populate our town. Why is this block missing? Oh, that was going to be a window. That's a terrible idea. Why would I even think of that? I think that was going to be a window anyway. Okay, so yeah, we've got that in. That looks pretty sick now. We can start building these without having to worry about, are we doing them in the right position? And obviously we can add more houses in on that side to surround the mine. Obviously that'd be smart to have houses there, surround the mine. Man, it's going to be a big village when you think about it. You look at it and you see it's going to be a big one. Anyway, let's go and... Is there any wood that I can grab wood while I'm there? Let's grab some iron, though. And we're going to go over to our new base. In fact, I shall see you over there. We've walked over there last episode. I shall see you over at our new base. And we should just do a little bit of thinking over there. So we can actually have two projects on the go at the same time. We can have the village and we can have the main base. And we'll run two projects at the same time and sort of go between them every few episodes. Okay, I shall see you there. There's baby bunnies and adult bunnies? I didn't know they were different sizes. It makes sense. Die, piggy. It makes sense that they're different sizes if they're a baby and mummy. Oi. Oh. I'll get rid of an arrow. Thank you. But yeah, I didn't know that there was babies and mummies together. There was one mummy and two babies, and they're all same size. Who is a little bunny? Who is mummy bunny? Bunny. Bunny. Run. Okay, so I killed some sheep along the way as I went through the swamp. That's where I get all my slime balls. It's actually it's a really small swamp, which is quite good because it means that all of our slime spawn really close to each other. It's very, very nice. So this is the area that we want to start building our tree houses in. We're actually going to have to grow some taller trees to make sure that we can get above. And then there was a cave somewhere that we wanted to, or a surface cave that we wanted to use as our... Where is it? Surface cave that we want to use as our storage, because obviously doing an automated storage system requires a little bit of redstone, and it's very hard. Oh, is it there? Is that it? Were we standing on top of it? I don't know if it is or not, but this is going to be good because we can have it straight down there. That would be amazing. I haven't got any torches. Is there any coal here? There is. Look at me. I mean, that's just professional or what? Let's make a crafting table. Oh, cactus on me. Crafting table. We can then make a nice big double chest. Just temporarily store a load of junk that I forgot to put away. There we go. Let's not put my good food in there, though. I can now mine up. Oh, my pickaxe broke. It's okay. I was prepared. I bought iron. Man, am I just getting better at getting more prepared? I think I might be. I think I might actually be getting good at Minecraft. We can now mine the coal. Make these into some torches. Let there be light. Okay, we're now somewhat safe. Perfect. Let's now make a bed. Because I killed sheep along the way. Because I knew it would be dark by the time I got here. It's now daytime. I shall get my food on my hopper. And we're ready. Amazing. Oh, I feel so good. Okay, so along here, we need chests. We need double chests or single chests. It doesn't really matter. I might use single chests because then we can do more of them. I might do. I don't know yet. That's undecided. Either way, we want chests along here. Now, we don't need the sorting system to sort every single item in the game. In fact, it makes it really, really hard to. If you want to have a setup that you could put anything from cactus to green dye into a sorting system, it would take you forever to build on creative, let alone in survival. We only really want it for blocks that always get used. Cobblestone, maybe even normal stone, dirt, diamonds, coal, iron, and stuff. Obviously, probably the ore and the actual physical, bars and stuff like that as well. All food as well. All the important stuff we'll want to automatically filter in. Let's say 20 chests, 20 different items to start with. Well, probably 10 to start with. 1, in fact, to start with. But we'll sort of build it up from there along this wall. We can go down and make it bigger that way. There's all sorts of ways that we can actually expand upon this without having to actually go outside of the cave. We can go down and all sorts. And for each chest, I think we're going to need 3 hoppers. I think we're going to need 3 hoppers to automatically sort an item into a chest. So if we wanted to sort wood, spruce wood into this chest, we would need a hopper behind it, a hopper on top of that, and that would technically, that's all you would need, because we could have a water run above it, and the water is what would take the items along. If we wanted it to be in hoppers, then we would need a hopper on top of that. That would be the sort of track, if you like, that it would go along, that the items would flow along. I might use water there, because that means each hopper takes 5 iron in a chest, so it would be 10 iron per single chest. So if you wanted 10 chests, we need 100 iron. I might be wrong. You might need 3 anyway. I can't remember. I need to go back onto my I need to watch my own tutorial and find out exactly how many we need. Either way, it's between 10 and 15 per chest. And then we would have a chest somewhere here that we can dump, that we would dump all of our stuff in, and then it would chink, 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 tick them all out. And then obviously we would need another chest on the other side that would put all of the stuff that we didn't currently have filtered. So let's say we had a chest for every single block in the game, but then we put an apple in there. If we don't have a chest at the end for that apple to go in, that apple will just end up despawning and be wasted. So we'll have a chest at the end, which will be like an overflow chest to say, hey, this didn't get filtered because you didn't have a chest. Sounds pretty good. I like it. For now, this is going to be our little base of operations in this area. And we can expand upon this as well. I might even dig in here to have a little bit more of a safer area for a bed. But, I mean, this is a pretty nice flat-ish area to be able to store chests in. I'll probably want to go back another block or 2. Somewhere like this. Whoops. And that one. Mine this away. I think we're getting it all planned, guys. I think we started this series off with so much excitement of all the new stuff that we can do, and then didn't really know what to do first, or at least I didn't know what to do first. I think now we're starting to get organized, and we're starting to get sort of how we want everything to go. Now, I'm not sure if we can have the chests directly on top of each other, dunk, 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 or if we're going to have to stagger the chests back. Hopefully we can have them on top of each other. I need to sort of have a think about it and go into a creative world off camera and work out how I'm going to do this so then we can build it in survival. As far as the redstone goes, it's mostly redstone torches and repeaters. There isn't much dust involved, which does mean that we need to go to the nether before we can do this to get quartz. But to get to the nether, I would prefer to have some diamond gear first, which means doing the mine back at the mesa biome, building that strip mine out and getting some diamonds. I might do some of that off camera so we can get some diamonds hopefully rolling. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. Is that a cow? That's a cow. I'm going to go kill that cow. I need to kill as many cows as I possibly can whenever I see them to make sure we always have enough food. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye!